Tobias.
Hello, teacher.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening, teacher.
Okay, how are you tonight?
I feel okay, but I have a bit of hungry.
Oh, you're a bit hungry. You should eat before you come.
And you?
I'm good, thanks.
Okay.
Are you ready for the speaking test?
Yes.
Okay, so can you tell me about yourself?
My name is Tobias. I'm 12 years old. I study at Beijing Secondary School. I go to school on foot, and my favorite subject is PE. I hate the music because I can't sing very well. And I want to play football on my break time. Okay.
Anything else?
My favorite food is noodles. I like to drink orange juice. And when I'm in my free time, I always read comic books and play toys.
Okay, what about what do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to work in a company when I grow up.
Okay, alright. So now the first part of your test is about getting around places, okay? So may I ask, what are the transportations you used in Vietnam? Or people used in Vietnam?
We use motorbike
What else?
and car, and sometimes I use bus.
Bus.
Yes, to take a long trip.
Okay, so how do you get to school?
I go to school on foot.
On foot. Okay, so
Yes.
your school is just close. So what's your favorite transportation so far?
My favorite is motorbike because I think it can useful for any motorbike, but it need a lot of gas.
Oh, yes, of course. Alright, so now let's look at the picture here for number 1. What did they do this morning?
They called a taxi to the zoo this morning.
Okay, what about number 2?
They rode a ferry to the aquarium this afternoon.
Okay, what about number 3?
They take a subway to the library this evening.
How about number 4?
They take a bus to the museum this evening.
And number 5?
They take a train to the amusement park in the afternoon.
And number 6?
They drove a car to the department store this morning.
Alright, well done. Okay, so now look at here. Can you tell me the direction phrases, the different phrases? So look at the picture number 1. What is that?
Go straight and turn right.
Alright, number 2.
Go up the bridge. Go up the bridge and turn left.
Over the bridge.
Go over the bridge and turn left.
Very good. Number 3.
Go under the train tracks.
Okay, number 4.
Go around the fountain.
And number 5.
Go along the river and turn left.
Alright, and the last one.
Go down the stair and turn right.
Okay, so now can you tell me and how to give directions? Look at picture number 1. How do you get to the hotel?
When I go to the hotel, I go straight. I go along the river, then go over the stair and
Bridge?
go reach the bridge and turn left.
Okay. How do you get to the supermarket? Picture 2.
I go along the river, then I go down the train tracks and go straight.
Okay. How about picture 3? How do you get to the movie theater?
I go along the fountain and walk down the stair to go to the movie theater.
Alright. How about you? How Are there coffee shops or restaurants near your house or close to your house?
Yes.
How do you get there?
I go along the road and turn right.
Okay, that's it?
Yes.
Alright, so let's go sightseeing. Okay, so sightseeing. So this is just an example. This is sightseeing in Japan. Have you been to another country?
No.
Not yet? Okay,
Yes.
so you can say I haven't been there. So what about in Vietnam, especially here in Hanoi? What are the sightseeing places in Hanoi?
It's Gum Lake or Summer and the temple.
Temple, okay.
Yes, in my East Street
What else?
and the river.
The river.
Yes,
Okay.
have some competition to go to walkathon.
Okay. So if like let's say I am a tourist, what's the best sightseeing place would you recommend?
I was comment in Hogum Lake.
Huan Kim Lake. Okay. Alright, so now let's go on. Let's move on to responsibilities. Okay, so I just show some pictures here, but I'm gonna ask you, what are your responsibilities at home?
My responsibilities at home is clean the house,
Alright.
here to my parents, and go to bed early and do something when my parents want me to do, like to go take out the garbage,
Alright.
scrub the sink and clean the toilet.
Okay, wow, you're so responsible. How about your parents? Do you know what are your parents' responsibilities?
Yes,
What do they have to do?
they are alone to pay bills and go to the supermarket to buy food
Wow, yes.
and cook food.
Okay, that's all?
Yes, and repair the house too.
Okay. Alright, so now let's move on to privileges. Okay, so I hope you still remember. What are your privileges on, okay, let's say on the weekend and weekdays?
I can call my friend on weekdays on weekends, but I cannot call my friend on weekdays.
What else?
I can stay up late on weekends, but I can stay up late on weekdays.
Alright.
I can invite a friend over on weekends, but I can invite a friend over on weekdays. I can watch a scary movie on weekends, but I can watch on weekdays.
Okay, that's all?
I can sing karaoke on weekends, but I can watch on weekdays.
Alright.
I can have a party on weekdays, but I can have a party on weekends.
Okay, so do you do this now at your age now?
Sometimes I do in weekdays. When I lazy, I will take it to weekends.
Okay. Alright, so let's move on to a student life or experiences. Okay, so I'm just gonna ask you, how long have you been living in Hanoi?
I have been living in Hanoi on 11 years.
For 11 years.
Yes.
Okay. How about how long have you been learning English?
I have been learning English on my since I was 6.
6 years old. Okay, so look at the picture number 1. Okay, how long has he been living in, let's say I think that's Paris.
Yes.
He has been living in Paris?
Living in Paris for 5 years.
Okay, what about how long has he been collecting comic books?
He collecting comic books when he was 7.
7 years old. Okay. So now let's move on to wants and needs. So this is about healthy habits. Okay. So for number 1, okay, look at number 1. Okay. So what healthy habit do you do for number 1?
Take a shower.
Okay. So what do you use when you wash your hair or when you take a shower?
We use conditioner or hair gel.
Or shampoo, right?
Yes.
Okay. What about number 2? What's that?
I use the conditioner.
Is that conditioner? Deodorant.
No.
Deodorant.
I use deodorant before I go to school.
Okay. So what else? What about you? Not just based on the picture. What about you?
I use the mouthwash after I brush my teeth.
All right. What else?
I use the toothpaste to brush my teeth before I go to school.
Okay. What else?
And when I take a shower, I use the soap before.
Okay. Is the soap? Is it soap or shampoo?
Soap.
Soap. Okay. All right. So now, it's the same thing. It's about your personal hygiene. So, in a day, what's your daily routine? Your personal hygiene routine every day. Like how many times do you take a shower?
Only 30 minutes.
How many times in a day? 1 time? 2 times?
It's 24 hours in a day.
Like I take a shower twice a day. How
I
about
take
you?
a shower once a day.
Okay. How about how many times do you brush your teeth?
I brush your teeth.
My teeth?
My teeth twice a day.
Okay, what else? What else do you do to clean your body? To have a hygiene?
I'm during the mouthwash twice a week. Twice a day. I
Mouthwash.
use my mouthwash twice a day.
Okay. Do you floss your teeth after brushing?
No.
No.
I use before.
Okay. All right. So that's the end of your speaking test. Tobias, thank you for tonight. You can go now. Bye.